So once again, good morning everybody. I'm glad to see you again. Welcome to this class. So for today, we're going to start it with the reading activity that Santiago prepared. So Santi, go ahead. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and Santi is going to tell us about the new words and is going to summarize the last page of this story, right, Santi? Page number 4. So Santi, go ahead. Tell us about this page and the new words.
Twinkling
Yes,
is parpadeando, creo que era así.
yes.
Tears is lágrimas.
Lágrimas.
Further is más lejos.
Más lejos o más allá. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. Edge is borde.
H. Okay, yes.
Mm, eh, wave es hola, es hola. Perdón.
Hola.
Touch es
Uh-uh.
pensón.
Which one? Santi, sorry.
Es touch,
Touch.
pensó.
Penso. Thought. Okay, penso. Okay.
Feel, sintió.
Mhm.
Is a new word for me.
Okay, that's enough. Now, give us the summarize. Tell us in your own words about the last page.
What?
The summarize. You summarize this page, right? So tell
Ah,
us.
el resumen.
Yes, the summary.
Yeah. The story is about Thomas, who watched the sky for one 100, 500, 19 seats. Nine. After a great darkness covered the star, he believed the darkness was like a wave moving through space, and that one day the star will return. Finally, all that time, he was saw half past century, shining again. The first star, Thomas felt emotional, made a wish, an image, a miniature of others doing the same.
Okay, Santi, thank you. That's much better than last time, right? This time you at least prepared. Okay, good job. Remember, the idea with this kind of task is you can practice your skills. Okay, Santi, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So now the idea is to check the homework. As you know, today is Monday. As every Monday, we check the homework. But before to start with that, remember this week we have an extra task, right? In pairs, you're preparing a conversation. Are you preparing the conversation, guys? Yes or no? You suppose we have some conversation in pairs this week, right? Yes or no? Chicos?
No.
Yes, of course. You suppose Natalie and Ellie for tomorrow, right, Natalie? Yes, you're preparing. Okay. Natalie and Ellie, them, Santiago and Roger for Wednesday, right? You need to start preparing if you don't. And finally, Daniela and Majo for Thursday. So please do it with time, okay? Remember, it's a short conversation, like 5 minutes. You don't need to make a longer one. Okay, 5 minutes is enough. Okay, let me see something. I think something else have joined. Daniela, what happened with Ellie? Ellie was here. Okay, so let's start checking the homework. I'm going to share my screen. This here, I think is this one. First of all, I would like to congratulate you because all of you did the homework. Well done. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The homework is important because it's a way to practice what you are learning, right? If you don't practice constantly, you're going to forget about it. Okay, so this is about adjectives ending in ed or ing, right? So, Majo, the first one, you need to choose the correct option, right?
It's I'm so relaxed, and this message Claire is very relaxing.
Sure, it's very, very relaxing. Thank you, Majo. Roger, number two.
A.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. Something will happen. Give me a moment. What happened here? Okay, guys. Number 3. Santi.
Letter B.
Letter B. She knows a lot of. Let's try it, guys. At the end, if we have any mistake, we can analyze it, okay? Okay, Natalie, number 4.
Letter B.
Letter B. She's never satisfied with her work. She should try to do it something more satisfying. Danny, good morning. Nice to see you again. Danny, number 5, please.
Letter C.
Letter C. Okay, thank you. Ellie, do you hear me? Are you there? I don't think so. So, what about you, Natalie? Number 6.
Letter B.
B. I find my parents very embarrassed. You put me. Okay. Next one, Santi, number 7.
Letter B. Amazed y amazing.
Okay, thank you. Majo, number 8.
Letter C. Worrying and worried.
Okay. Ellie, good morning. Number 9, please.
Good morning. Letter B.
Letter B. Okay. Finally, Roger, number 10.
Letter A.
A. Okay, guys, let's check it. Is there any mistake? Okay, 2 mistake. Let's check it what. Okay, so here, she knows a lot of us. Notice here is not talking about her. It's talking about what she knows. Sí, no está hablando de ella, sino de lo que sabe. So, interesting. Facts. She's very, now it's talking about she, so we use ed. She's very interested. Interesting, interesting. Ah, sorry, she's very interesting, right? Because it's what do you think about something, right? So she knows a lot of interesting facts. Here is talking about the facts. And here is talking about what do you think about her. She's very interesting. Okay. And the last mistake is here. So I find my parents very embarrassing. What do you think about your parents? They put me in a lot of embarrassing situations, right? It's talking about the situations. So far, do you have any question about these topics, guys? Adjectives and ing or ing? Questions? No questions. Okay, that's great. So let's continue. Remember, if you have any question, don't hesitate it and let me know, please. So I'm going to share my screen again. Let me see something. We're going to continue working on the book. So, last time we worked on a reading activity, right? So the idea today is to work in a written activity. So I'm going to share right now. So, okay, this is page 49, but PDF page 49, because it's different the page from the PDF and from the book. So notice book page 51, but in the PDF is 49. Okay, there's 2 pages difference. So now, it says, we're going to work on this. Written part 2, a story. So let's go to this page 150. So it's 148. So reading part 2, a story. We're going to talk about an story, right? So it says, read, tell me, Majo.
Teacher, I send you a message.
Okay, sorry, let me see. Okay, for sure, no worries. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, guys, so read the exam task. Which is the best way to continue the story? One, two, or three? Which is the best way and why? So, when you're taking a Cambridge test, cuando estén tomando el examen de Cambridge, one of the part of the written test, una de las partes del examen escrito, is you're going to receive the first sentence. Van a recibir una oración y con ella tienen que comenzar la historia. So here we're going to have a sentence and we need to decide which is the best way to continue, okay, the story. So it says, your English teachers has asked you to write an story. Your story must begin with this sentence. Tu historia debe comenzar con esta oración. I opened the letter from my cousin in Brazil. I think we have worked on this before. I have, okay, we need to start it with this one. I'm going to highlight it. Give me a moment. I opened a letter for my cousin in Brazil. It is clear the meaning of the sentence, guys. Está clara el sentido de la oración. In this case, letter es carta, ¿cierto? Abrí una carta de mis primos in Brazil, right? It says, so we have three options and we need to choose which is the best way to continue. ¿Cuál es la mejor para continuar? I have three cousins who live in Brazil and I get on very well with them. What is the meaning of get on, guys? Get on. What do you think? Get on very well. Como llevarse muy bien, right? Llevarse con alguien. Okay, they said, okay, so sorry. I have three cousins who live in Brazil and I get up very well with them. They are all very keen on football. Keen means like be interesting. Sí, como estar interesados en algo. Okay, they said they were coming to visit me and they were arriving on the 5th today. And finally, the last option says, I think Brazil is a really interesting country and I would love to go there one day. There's a lot of amazing wild animals there. So, Roger, what do you think is the best option to continue this sentence? Here you have three options, number one, number two, and number three. What do you think, Roger?
Ah, a ver.
Chicos, I'm going to ask you
Number two.
number two. I'm going to ask you to everybody, okay? Everybody. Ro. Ro say number two. What about you, Ellie? What do you think?
Two.
Two as well. Okay, Ellie. Majo, what do you think? We have this sentence. We need to write an story, and that story has to start with this sentence. I open a letter from my cousin in Brazil. And then we need to choose which of these short paragraph is the best way to continue the story. Number one, I have three cousins who live in Brazil, and I get on very well with them. They are all very keen on football. Number two, they say they were coming to visit me and they were arriving on 50 today. Or number three, I think Brazil is a really interesting country and I would love to go there one day. There are a lot of amazing wild animals there. So what do you think, Majo?
Number 3.
Three. So Majo said number three. Majo. Okay. What about you? Who's next? Santi.
3.
Three. Okay, Santi. Thank you. So San. Natalie.
I think number 2.
Number two, said Natalie. Nata. Okay, and finally, Danny, what do you think?
Number two.
Three.
Two.
Two, sorry, Danny, thank you. Two. So then. So guys, actually the best way is number two. You're right. Because notice here we're talking about open the letter. So after open the letter, it's supposed she or he is going to read it. So what the letter said? They said they were coming to visit me and they were arriving on the 50 today. ¿Sí? Miren acá dice, abrió la letra, abrió la carta. ¿Qué sigue después de abrir la carta? Que la va a leer. ¿Qué decía la carta? They said, esto es lo que decía la carta, right? So this is the best way to continue the story. Okay, let's continue reading. So model answer. Majo, could you help us reading this model answer, please?
Yes, I opened the letter from my cousins in Brazil. They said they were coming to visit me, and they were arriving on 15th today. I was really excited. First, I cleaned everything in the flat. Then I went to the supermarket to buy food. After that, I made a cake to make them feel welcome. By evening, I was completely exhausted. I picked up the letter again to check the time of their flight, and that's when I noticed the date. They were arriving on July 15, but today was June 15th. We had a wonderful time together in July and a lot about the mistake I had made.
Okay, thank you, Majo. Good reading. I love it. So, okay, so now that we have here some notes explaining the develop of this story. So first of all, it says the first paragraph, it means this one, the first two lines, this is the first paragraph. Talk about, sorry, talk about background actions, right? To the story. To talk about background, what verb tense do we use? Nata, ¿qué tiempo verbal habla de las acciones de fondo? Background actions. Or Santi, what do you think? Or Roger, o Danny, Eli. Chicos, ¿qué tiempo verbal utilizamos para describir acciones que pasan de fondo? The background actions.
The second paragraph.
No, but what verb tense? ¿Qué tiempo verbal?
Ah, pasado.
Ok, un pasado, you're right. What kind of past? Específicamente, ¿qué pasado?
Past perfect.
No. Past continuous. And notice here. They say they were coming. This is past continuous to visit me. And they were arriving on the 15th today. So notice they were arriving. Past continuous to describe background actions, right? Keep it in mind, guys. This is important. Okay, give me a moment. What happened here? Sorry. I make a mistake with something. Okay, easy. Okay, so let's continue. Then it says the second paragraph. This one I was really excited until here. I was completely exhausted. The second paragraph gives the main event of the story, los eventos principales. So I was really excited. First, these are the main events. I cleaned everything in the flat. Then I went to the supermarket to buy food. After that, I make a cook to make them feel welcome. By the evening, I completely exhausted. What verb tense is used here? ¿Qué tiempo verbal están utilizando acá? And why? Guys. For example, I clean. What is this? What verb tense? I cleaned.
Past simple.
Past simple. Thank you. Went to the supermarket. What verb tense, guys?
Present.
No. Majo,
No.
go ahead.
Past simple.
Past simple again. Make a cake. Made a cake.
Make a cake.
What is that? Natalie, what do you think?
Mm,
Past simple.
Past simple. Okay. I was completely exhausted. I was. Roger, what is this? Was.
mm,
No worries. Actually, it's past
Yes.
simple.
Así, pues sí.
Past simple. So notice, all of these actions are in past simple. Remember that one of the uses of past simple is a sequence of actions, una secuencia de acciones, ¿cierto? En el pasado, obviamente, of course. I clean everything. Then, después, miren, primero esto, después esto. I went to the supermarket to buy food. After that, después de eso, I make a cake to make them feel welcome. By the evening, ya finalmente después de todo eso, I was completely exhausted. Entonces, miren, es una secuencia de acciones en el pasado. So we use past simple, right? Background actions, a sequence of action in the past. Okay. Also, notice here, we use time expression, make the order of the events clear. Las expresiones de tiempo nos ayudan a hacer como el orden de los eventos más claro. So, first, then, after that, by the evening. So you notice time expression. It's important to use time expression. Okay, then it says, this is paragraph number 3. No, it's as well number 2. It says, adjectives and adverbs make the story more interesting. Adjectives and adverbs. So, exhausted. This is an adjective. Completely is a adverb, right? So you need to use adjectives and adverbs to make your story more interesting. Remember, when you're writing in history, you're trying to catch the reading attention, the one who's reading your story. The idea is to catch their attention. Okay, finally, it says, this is the last paragraph. The last paragraph ends the story. Here we have a develop. I pick up the letter again to check the time of their flight, and then when I noticed the date, they were arriving on July 15, but today was June 15. So this is the last part. We end the story here. He had a wonderful time together in July, and a lot about the mistake I had made. This is the final of the story, how the story ends. So far, do you have any question? So keep in mind, when we are writing a story, most of the time we use past tenses, right? Especially past simple. The most used one is past simple. So notice here, for example, we had a wonderful time. This is past simple. A lot about. This is past simple. And here, the mistake I had made. This is past perfect actually, but it's less common. Or it's just one sentence with past perfect. Most of the time we are using past simple or past continuous, right? There were right. Okay. So far, do you have any question? So remember, you need to be careful with the verb tense you need to use. You need to be careful with the order of the events. So use time expression, use adjectives on adverbs to make your story interesting, to describe your characters, other places, right? And finally, you need to give an end to the story, right? You need to close your story. Okay, so now we're going to read this key language and ideas for stories. So, Ellie, could you help us reading this, please?
Repeat, please.
Could you help us reading this, please? Could you read the key languages and ideas for stories?
Use past simple verbs for the main events. I went to a restaurant. I found a letter.
Okay, continue. All of this, please, Ellie.
Use past continuous verbs for longer action in the past. I was waiting for the bus. The sun was shining. ¿Sigo?
Yes, please. All of them. Todos esos, por favor.
Use past perfect verbs for background events. Unfortunately, I had forget my purse. Time expressions first, then later, the next day, finally. Adjective to describe people, friendly, kind, tall. Adjective to describe place, music, quiet, modern. Adjective to describe feelings, excited, angry,
Delay.
Adverbs to describe how someone does something quickly, slowly, carefully. Adverb to comment on what happened, luckily, Fortunately,
Fortunately.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Okay. Thank you. So it says we're going to do this. Thank you, Ellie. Well done. Thank you so much. Complete the sentence with the correct form of the verb in brackets. Use past simple, past continuous, past perfect. We have already started past perfect, guys. Past perfect. Okay, let's try it. If we have to use past perfect, I'm going to help you. So the first one, Santi.
Collect.
Okay. That's what verb tense, Santi?
Past simple.
Past simple. This is a series of actions. So I packed my bags and then I call a taxi to take me to the airport. Please read the complete sentence, okay? Next time. Lean las oraciones completas, chicos, porfis. So, Danny, number 3.
River.
2, sorry, number 2. It was my bad. Number 2, this one.
Tara waiting for me. We go to the restaurant.
No. Try again. It's not past simple.
Was worrying.
Was waiting. You're right. Thank you. No worries. So guys, this is why you need to remember the uses of each verb tense. In this case, it's a long action, an action that interrupted. This was happening when this happened. Esto estaba sucediendo cuando pasó esto. Sara estaba esperando por mí cuando yo llegué al restaurante. ¿Ok? O cuando yo fui al restaurante. Ok. Number 3, Roger.
I call finally relax because I taste it.
Okay, actually, here is past perfect, but I think we haven't started yet past perfect, right? I don't know why this exercise is here. So, had, past.
Ah,
For past perfect, we use the auxiliary had,
had.
always, had. And the verbs in past participle. Si utilizamos el auxiliar had y el verbo en pasado perfecto. We use past perfect for an action before another action in the past. Una acción en el pasado antes que otra. So, ¿qué pasó primero? Que pasó los exámenes, que los ganó. ¿Y qué pasó después? Que ya se pudo relajar. So, I could finally relax it because I had passed all my exam. Okay, thank you. Roger, let's try with this one because this was unfair.
Mister,
The number 4, please.
I found an old key where I worked along the beach. It's possible.
No,
Okay.
this is a long action. This happened while, mientras que
Ah,
I was doing this.
I walking.
Okay, it's missing something. Walking, okay. What is
Ajá.
missing, Roger?
Mm. Has.
No. When we use a continuous tense, we need to use verb to be, always.
Ah,
So in this case, it's in past simple. So
I am.
no. Verb to be in past simple.
Ay,
I,
madre.
I
Eh,
was. I
I
was
was.
walking. So remember, we have two possibilities for past simple verb to be. Was or were. Was singular,
Were plural.
plural. That's all. It's extremely easy, right? So please keep it in mind. Okay. Thank you, Roger. So, notice, mientras que algo sucedía. Esto pasó, o sea, me encontré una vieja llave, me la encontré y ya, esa acción ya terminó. La acción es que me la encontré. Mientras algo sucedía, ¿qué sucedía? Que yo estaba caminando alrededor de la playa o a lo largo de la playa, right? Ok.
Yes.
Mm, Santi, number 5.
Don't forget.
Because he forget in present simple.
No.
No, right? So, it is past simple. You're right. But what is the past pretérito of forget? Oh, yes, pretérito. The past simple for forget. Sandy. Forgot, right? He forgot to set his alarm. And finally, Natalie, the last one, please. I opened the door and then quickly
Closet.
closet it again. You're right. A series of action, right? Una serie de acciones. La abrí, la cerré. Okay, then it says choose the correct time expression in italics. Time expression, guys. Let's practice. Remember that time expression help us to identify which verb tense we have to use. So, Majo, the first one, start reading, please.
I was really scared when my car broke down near the forest. Then
Then,
then I tried starting the car, but that didn't work.
are you sure about them? This is the first action.
So first I
Right.
tried starting the car, but that didn't work.
Thank you. Okay, next one, Danny, what do you think? Finally or them?
Mm. Then I tried to call a friend, but I have no signal on my phone.
Thank you, Danny. You're right. Ellie, next of after.
After.
After. Continue reading, please, Ellie.
After I decided to wait for another car so I could ask for help.
Okay, next one, Roger, what do you think? An hour later or before an hour?
What?
This one, number 4.
Ah,
An hour or an hour later or before an hour?
um,
I was still sitting there.
an hour later,
An hour later.
I was still sitting there.
Sorry.
Suddenly,
Okay, give me a moment. I couldn't
I
highlight this.
heard the
Later.
sound
Okay,
of
thank you.
another car.
I was sitting there. Suddenly, I heard the sound of another car. Santi, finally of after.
Finally,
Finally. Okay, thank you, Santi. Be careful with the pronunciation, but you're right. Could you continue reading, Santi?
finally, someone came to help me and I got home safely.
Thank you, Santi. Well done. So now it says complete the sentences with the adjectives from the box. Curly, like con el perrito como crespito, chuscaito. Disappointed, entertaining, messy, desastroso, smart and spicy, picante. So the first one, Natalie, read the complete sentences and complete it, please.
She introduced me to a tall young man with curly hair.
Curly, you're right. Okay, you're describing someone, a character. Okay, Santi, number 2.
She was wearing a very nice
I need to tell you.
messy.
With curly hair.
Messi, let's say with Messi. Okay. Next one, Majo.
He cooked some delicious spicy food for us.
Spicy food, you're right. Okay, give me a moment. Something happened with my computer. Spicy, you're right. Roger. Santi, tell me, do you have any question?
Entertainment.
Yeah, Messi no va, ya me di cuenta.
Why not? Okay.
Uh,
The room was.
the room was messy and not very
Okay,
clean.
thank you. So think about this, Santi. So the job was entertaining.
Entertainment. Mhm.
Thank you. Ellie, the last one. I was very.
I was very disappointed when she didn't call me.
I was very disappointed. You're right. So smart here, right? It's like clear. Smart. Clear jacket and skirt. Okay, so far so good. So notice we're practicing about adjectives to describe characters or places, time expressions, verb tenses, talking about the past. So far, okay. Then it said,
When
Natalie, do you have any question? Okay, no worries. Okay, it says, read the exam task before you write your story. Complete the table with the ideas. Let me see. Okay, sorry. It says, your English teacher asks you to write a story. Your story must have this title, A Day of the Zoo, right? In this time, you have a title, not a first sentence, but a title. Write your story in about 10 words, okay? So you're going to write your story. Keep it in mind, you need to use this title, A Day at the Zoo, right? Un día en el zoológico. And you need to divide it in three parts, right? In the first paragraph, you're going to write the background to the story. In the second part, you're going to talk about the main events. And in the third part, you're going to close your story, the end of the story, the end. It is clear, guys. What do you have to do? Yes or no? Guys, it is clear
Yes.
or no? Yes?
Yeah,
For all of
teacher,
you, tell me.
the word is 10 or
100, sorry. 100 words.
yeah.
100. My bad. Thank you, Santi. Guys, I'm going to send you this through the chat, how you need to write it. And I'm going to show you the exam, the previous example, sorry. This one. Here you have an example, right? So let me try to delete all of this. So here you have an example with a few explanation. So you can use this to write your own story. But remember, your story is ¿cómo es? A day at the zoo, right? Something like that. So please start reading. Please, I think in the chat or in a Word file, okay? But if you do it in a Word file, please send me the file because it's easy as I follow your reading when you're reading aloud. So please go ahead. If you have any question, let me know. So remember, you need to use background actions with past continuous, main events past simple. You need to use.
Teacher,
Tell me. Oh,
can I write it in my notebook?
okay, for sure. Remember, use adjectives, time expressions. Go ahead, guys. When you finish, let me know, okay? Remember, it's 100 words.
Teacher, I finished.
Ok, Santi, dime amor. Santi, could you read it aloud, your story, please? Hmm. Okay, first of
The
all, the, um, the background.
title. Yeah. The title is the Factory of Silence.
Okay, Santi, but remember you need to use this title. A Day at the Zoo.
Ah,
Be careful with that, guys. Chicos, recuerden que durante este tipo de exámenes de Cambridge, a ustedes les van a dar algo el título, cómo inicia la historia, algo así. Y tienen que conservarlo, eso es lo que tienen que usar. Santi, so try again. I think you do something completely different, right? Santi, hizo algo diferente. Okay, so be careful with that. Keep in mind, you need to use this title, A Day at the Zoo. So you need to talk about A Day at the Zoo. Tienen que hablar de un día en el zoológico. I'm going to stop presenting for a while. Sorry. Of course, Natalie, give me a moment.
Teacher, I finished.
Okay, Majo, could you read it aloud, please?
Okay, a day at the zoo. I went to the zoo yesterday with my friends. I was really excited because we didn't see in a long time ago. First of all, we arrived together to the zoo and we got a discount because we were four. While I was buying the tickets, my friend Amy bought some drinks. After we started with the tour, the first animal that we saw was the flamingo. It was so beautiful and we took a lot of photos there. We saw a lot of snakes too, but I was afraid and I preferred to go fast. My favorite part was the aquarium. I recorded a lot of I enjoyed too much this day with my friends at the zoo. And finally, we went out for a dinner to finish the night.
Okay. Majo, awesome. Good job. I really appreciate it. Just one mistake. At the beginning, it's not is didn't see, it's haven't seen. Haven't seen from a long time, something like that, right? Your friends. So
Okay.
haven't seen in this case. Something that started in the past with a recently results in the present, ¿sí? Está en el pasado, pero como ya terminó, ya se encontraron, entonces utilizamos present perfect.
Haven't seen.
Haven't seen. Thank you, Majo. Awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well done.
I have
Hey,
a question, teacher.
tell me.
Sorry. I'm not sure if I put in a right form because I want to see. I prefer to go fast or faster.
I prefer to go faster,
Faster. Okay.
más rápido. Okay, thank you, Majo. Well done. I really
Teacher, I
appreciate it.
finish.
Santi, go ahead. Show us your talent as a writer.
A day at the zoo.
Okay.
Emma and Jack were exciting beyond words as they entered the zoo early in the morning. The sun was bright, the air smelled like flowers, and the paths were full of cheerful visitors. They hurried to the monkey enclosure, hoping to see they passed a full creature up close. The monkeys swung energetically, jumping from tree to tree, chattering loudly, and curious monkey even reached out and told Edmund sleeping, making her loud. Jack waved at the zookeeper, nervy while smiling warmly. But the sibling felt an instant sense of adventure, imagining the amazing animal they were about to see that day.
Okay, Santi, good job. Excellent story. Be careful with the pronunciation, okay? You need to practice
Yeah.
pronunciation. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Zookeeper, keeper, okay? And there's other words, but Santi, you did it pretty good. Practice pronunciation, please. Okay, Santi, Majo, you can leave now. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Remember to prepare your conversation for the day you have assigned it, and have a nice day.
Bye, bye,
It was a
teacher.
pleasure. Bye bye, Santi and Majo. Thank you so much.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye bye, Santi.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, who else is ready? Roger, are you ready? Danny, are you ready?
1 minute.
No. Ellie, what about you? Are you ready?
Yes,
Go ahead, Ellie.
pero no sé si está bien.
No worries.
Seven 7 years ago, my family and I went to the zoo for the first time. I was only 13 years old, and everything seemed so big and exciting. The sun was shining, and I couldn't wait to see all the animals. I was amazed to see so many different species of animals. There were tigers, jaguars, monkeys, and colorful birds everywhere. I wanted to feed them, but the guide told us we couldn't because they had a special food. He explained how each animal is different, and I found that very interesting. That day, I was very happy. I learned many things about animals and nature. Even after 7 years, I still remember that they are the zoo as one of the happiest of my childhood.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. Well done, Ellie. Have some feedback. So, pronunciation. Ego. Ego and tiger. Ego, sí es cierto, ego and tiger. Okay, that's for pronunciation. Are for spelling, de escritura, I was amazed with ed. No amazing, I was amazing, no, I was amazed. And I wasn't, no, I weren't, no, I wasn't. Okay, Ellie. Ellie, thank you. You can leave now. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, Ellie. Danny, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do something, guys. We don't have enough time, so I'm going to listen to it, to Danny, sorry. And Roger and Natalie, you're going to start the class tomorrow with your story, okay? So Roger, Natalie, bye-bye, take care. See you
Thank you,
tomorrow.
mister. Bye.
So keep your story for tomorrow. Bye, Roger. Danny, go ahead, please.
Last Saturday, I went to the zoo with my friend Alex. We were easy because the sun was hot and it was a fun day. First, we saw the big uh, grandes giraffes. We were, were eating lunch. For Alex forgot his small bag, the picnic table. Then the look for it book he could fit it. We were worried because its cage were inside. Luckily, were half on the back and half little foot. Finally, we bought ice cream and said that day was amazing.
Okay, thank you. Just lovely, lovely. Okay, Danny, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well done. See you tomorrow, Danny. Take care.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.